So Roman is preparing for DRDO Scientist B and he has prepared the subject of computer networks. So can you tell what is a switch?
Ma'am, switch is a device which just forward the packet to the port, so they lead to the destinations.
What is the difference between a switch and a hub?
And hub forward the packet in every port is like is just follow the concept of flooding, where switch is always forward the packet to the path to the port which lead to a destination only. So in switch there's a it worked till network layer. Yeah, it worked till network layer, and the hub work till physical layer, ma'am. Only physical layer is there, hub, and switch. It has layer till network layer, ma'am.
See, what is flooding?
Ma'am, flooding is actually is to route the packet in every direction. So it actually is a method used to flood the mechanism, yeah, method to forward the packet in every possible directions.
Okay. What is cryptography?
Cryptography is a method of converting the readable form. I mean, converting the message into encrypted form. Cryptography is a method of converting the message into. Encrypting the message such that who is intending to read can read after decryptions.
Okay. And what are the types of cryptography?
Ma'am, there's a ma'am. Oh, play ma'am. Sim. Ma'am, even there's a. No, I forgot, ma'am, actually.
Okay. Have you heard anything about Leslie attack?
Sorry, ma'am.
Leslie attack.
No, ma'am.
No. What is a digital signature?
Digital signatures, ma'am, actually hashing all the message into hashing all the message such that it produce a unique key such that it integrated in the message such that it work as a signature. I mean, it's a digital form of way of signing a message so that it authorize the it confirms the receiver that has been sent by the sender only.
And what is hashing?
Ma'am, hashing is a method of converting message. Converting an input into some unique key which is unique, or
Suppose you have some word DRDO. Okay.
yes,
I applied on it some hashing algorithm. I got some output. And if again I apply on that hashing algorithm, will I get the output as DRDO?
no, ma'am, it will be different, ma'am.
Okay, why?
Ma'am, because first when I apply hashing function on DRDO, it will produce a number. Now I'm just applying the same function on that number, and it will produce again a different number only, ma'am.
Okay. What are some hashing algorithms?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat?
Hashing algorithms.
Ma'am, actually, can you repeat the question? Ma'am, actually, that's asking.
Okay, I asked what are some hashing algorithms?
Okay, ma'am. Some hashing algorithm are, ma'am, double hashings, and linear hashing.
I think you are getting confused between the data structures and
Yes,
computer
ma'am.
networks. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I just yes, ma'am. Actually, confused, ma'am.
Okay. So, have you heard about MD5? Anything?
Yes, ma'am. It's called message digest. MD5 is a message digest, which it also has it's a hash function, which it's a hash function which if a given message, it produces an output. So if a message is given to feed to it, will produce a value which is which will give a value which will be unique. So it's a message given, actually message given as input to the MD5.
Is it a hashing algorithm?
Sorry, ma'am.
Is it a hashing algorithm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is a firewall?
Ma'am, firewall is a software which regulate the flow of entries of the packet inside the system, outside the system by applying the filter on the packet, either on the transport level or the network layer.
Okay, transport layer and network layer. Any other level it is not possible?
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, possible, ma'am.
Any other level? Oh,
Ma'am, either even at
sure.
MAC, ma'am, even at data link layer, ma'am, because just have to write the MAC address. It will just search that see the packet with that same same MAC, same MAC address. Then it will block that packet, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell what is like application level? Is it possible to apply firewall?
Yes, ma'am, it's possible, ma'am. Yes.
How will you apply it? Like, what content will be segregated or filtered by firewall?
In firewall, ma'am, actually at application layer where we give input, it's at application we give only input. What type of value has to be, what type of packet has to be filtered. Just input the value in application layer, ma'am, and then all the filterings, ma'am, at network layer or transport layer, ma'am, or data link layer, ma'am.
What are the few protocols working on application layer?
Ma'am, HTTP, SMTP, POP, and
Okay, what is HTTP?
ma'am, hypertext transfer protocol, which is used for transferring the data between client and server.
What is the port number working on?
Ma'am, 80.
HTTP is working on.
Ma'am, 80 for
80.
server.
Okay, is it stateless or stateful?
Ma'am, it's stateless, ma'am, because it doesn't record the which client ID, doesn't record the address which client has used at what time, at what extent, doesn't record. It's not like, ma'am, FTP where it record all the detail, whether it doesn't record, ma'am, because FTP become a stateful, and whereas, ma'am, HTTP is stateless, ma'am.
Can you tell few commands that are used in HTTP?
Few command, ma'am, like, ma'am, control.
Have you ever used head, gate, these
Yes,
things in
ma'am. Yeah, post.
HTTP?
Yes, ma'am. Put, something post, ma'am. Yeah, remember.
Okay. Trace, any idea? What is it?
Sorry, ma'am.
Trace in HTTP.
Yes, ma'am. Trace, actually, trace used to, ma'am, find out what are the hop between the source and destinations.
Okay. Hope, is it finding the hops only or any other thing?
Ma'am, actually finding only the hops and also the IP address of the router and the number of TTL required to reach there.
Okay, as one command is there option. So any idea what is it?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat, ma'am?
Option.
Oh, I didn't got the question, ma'am. Can you repeat, ma'am?
I asked one more command is there option. Can you tell what is it?
Ma'am, option is it in packet? You are saying something, ma'am.
No. In HTTP, there is one command other than get, post,
Okay.
head, all these things.
Okay.
Option is also there.
No, ma'am. I don't.
Okay. Which underlying transport layer protocol is HTTP working? Okay. What are the transport layer protocols, first of all?
A transport layer protocol actually is a layer which which transport layer is a layer where all the segmentations or where all the information of port number attached to the data coming from the application layers. So it
So what are the protocols working on transport layer?
ma'am, actually it's a TCP, UDP.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So according to you, which can be used on HTTP? Either it is TCP or UDP.
Which one, ma'am?
HTTP.
Yes, ma'am.
Which
HTTP,
transport layer protocol?
it will be used TCP because, ma'am, it is reliable because in HTTP it doesn't want to lose the data, so it used TCP because first a connection has to be established in HTTP so that there won't be any loss of data. So for that condition to be maintained, TCP is required.
Okay. Can you tell one application layer protocol where UDP is used?
Ma'am, in online playing of the game.
No, I want to ask the protocol.
Okay.
Application layer protocol.
Application layer protocol other name SMTP.
Okay.
Ma'am,
SMTP.
POP.
So
Yes, ma'am.
what TCP or UDP? I am asking UDP.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, in application layer, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Roman. So let's go to the feedback. Okay.
Okay.
So still, I feel like computer networks is not very prepared. So I will suggest you to keep the computer networks like in the fourth or fifth choice. What all
Okay.
are your subjects?
Ma'am, algorithm, data structures, operating system, and computer network.
Okay, so it's better to keep computer networks at the last because anyways, its area is very big. Okay, anything
Yes, ma'am.
can be asked out of computer networks,
Yeah,
and
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
there is a strong possibility you won't be able to answer good. You won't be able to answer good. But I will suggest you just go through advanced computer networks because your project, the area you are working on, is related to that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can
Okay.
keep computer networks as your last priority. Even network security, you can keep it as your last priority, but study like thoroughly networks,
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
that network security part. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
network security part and advanced CN, these things you should study thoroughly.
Okay, ma'am.
Plus, the two subjects which you are keeping it as the favorite subjects, you should study these things very, very thoroughly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask?
Ma'am, actually, one thing I have to ask, ma'am. So, suppose the question can be asked like, ma'am, how the Gmail work? So that, ma'am, can I explain? Ma'am, I'm just explaining, ma'am. Is it right? I just want to confirm. I'm not sure, ma'am. Maybe I'm wrong, ma'am.
Yes.
So I will say, ma'am, So if I send a message, the message is converted into, suppose ma'am, I want to send a message to a B. Now I'm connected to server 1, B is connected to server 2. So if I send message to if I send message, then it will convert into a format which is acceptable by MSMTA server, I mean, which is server 1, and it will be it is inserted into MSMTA server by using a protocol SMTP. Now this SMTP actually this MSMTA server find the IP address. We have to find the IP address of that server 2, resolve the IP address, and forward to the server 2. I inserted into the server 2 by using SMTP protocol, and then it is when we want to see given is retrieve the mail through POP protocol, and it is reflected in the web browser because it's designed in such a way. So, ma'am, is it the right way to describe the working of?
I think it's a very good explanation what you have given. It's completely containing the basics what you have studied. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So I think it's relevant. These type of questions, no one will expect you that you can answer 100%. But you should know the basics what you are studying out of the GATE subjects. Okay,
ma'am.
how can you apply it in the Gmail or Facebook or anywhere else?
Okay, ma'am.
How can you design that? You should just know the basics.
Okay, ma'am.
This is the main like interview wants to check this, that how can you apply the things.
Okay, ma'am.
So I think the answer which you gave was actually very good.
Okay, ma'am.
But I will say just don't waste your time into like studying all these until and unless you are very thorough with your area of research, what you're working on,
Okay, ma'am.
plus your favorite subjects. After that only you can go through these general questions, because
Okay.
there is very less probability that these type of questions will be asked.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, one thing also I have to ask, ma'am. So, ma'am, you have said that some advanced, ma'am, today interview, in mock interview, you said that, ma'am,
Yes,
I have
yes,
to
yes.
go through advanced networking, ma'am. Ma'am, so actually, in my college, there was not advanced security. I mean, network security was there. It was not there, ma'am. So actually, ma'am, you have something, ma'am, something syllabus over there, so that I can just read the only definition, just have a little bit of. Is it, ma'am? It will be fine that much.
No,
Just
no, no. You can like basic terms you can see. You can actually do is your area of research you are having, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So just I will say just research on whatever topics or whatever terminology is coming in that.
Okay, ma'am.
You might have created one report, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in that report, there would be so much content copy pasted from Google or here and there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
It's the right time to study what you have written in that, and some term, if it is coming, just Google it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I think that should be sufficient. Main thing is advanced computer networks is coming into picture because your area of research is that you're working or going
Yes,
to work into that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that will come into picture at that moment only. But there is a strong possibility that they might not ask out of that. They can ask from favorite subjects only.
Ma'am, because so, ma'am, should I go for also just the basic of network security, because I don't have time also network security, because although
Yes,
there
yes,
no,
yes, yes, definitely. Is your area of like work is related to network security?
no, ma'am, yeah, it's ma'am, SDN is related to the network security only, ma'am. Yes.
So you can just know that where SDN is required in the network security, that part will be sufficient. My
Okay.
thing is, what I told you is just go through whatever is coming in your area of research.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. What you did in your MTech, just go through that thoroughly, and the first two subjects that you are telling in your favorite subjects,
Okay,
just go through them
okay.
very thoroughly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And after that, if you get time, then you can just go and revise CN or network security. I think CN, if you take it as third or fourth subject, it won't be asked. There is very low chances that they will go to your fourth subject. And always remember, if they ask you what are your favorite subjects, just answer one subject. And then if they ask like, no, tell some other subject, we don't want to ask from it, then tell the second subject. Okay, move
Okay.
like this. Don't tell all the four subjects in one go. There is a possibility that they will start asking from your fourth subject.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I
Anything
have
else?
to, ma'am, I have to one question, ma'am, because this question was also asked in, ma'am, maybe think interview in PhD, maybe, ma'am, that was how the packet goes through all the OSI model. So, this was, ma'am. I mean to say, ma'am, just I'm giving the explanation, ma'am. I mean for that, ma'am. This packet go through application layer where packet is divided and passed to transport layer where the port is attached, then packet is passed to network layer where then IP address is attached, then IP header is attached, and then it is passed to the data link.
1 minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Problem is it is coming from application layer now.
Yes, ma'am.
So these things in this level, it won't be attached. It won't be like detached.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, actually,
First level till physical layer,
data.
it will get detached. Then second layer from physical to application, it will get attached.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Miss, I have to say, ma'am, either right from bottom, ma'am, right from physical layer, ma'am, like this.
I don't know what the sequence which you followed, it was correct. You only told that it is attaching. Every layer it is attached, but coming from application layer, it won't be attached. Application, then presentation, then that which port it has to go, it will remove that, those things
Okay.
like that.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I got it.
I think it will go like that only. If you are going correctly only, okay.
Okay.
That way only you have to explain it, that how the packet is like we are putting the IP address, then we are attaching the port number, like this only it should go.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.